Hi everyone, welcome to week 1. We're going to start with Nearpod, and I just wanted to explain a little bit about the difference between adding content and adding an activity. They're fairly similar, so I just wanted to make sure that you guys understand what is it we're trying to do with each of them. So you can go to Nearpod, log in, and you can start a new lesson. And you can add an activity or add content or add web content. So let's start with adding content. So what's in adding content would be PowerPoint slides, PDF, a YouTube video, just a slideshow in general. You can even add a field trip, which is I think a very neat feature. A field trip is adding a Google Street View. So, and you can map out where you want to go, and you can take your students through that process, and it's very neat. So that's adding content. And again, I know a lot of our instructors want to show videos from accidents for the students to try to figure out what emergency response needs to be addressing that accident. So I know you'll see a lot of those videos, and I just want to make sure that you understand when somebody asks to put something like that in Nearpod, that you go to content instead of adding an activity. So what the difference is with adding an activity, you'll find in activities, you'll find your quizzes and your polling and your drawings. You'll find kind of like active learning activities that you can have your instructor present to the students. And that's something that a lot of times the instructor will come to you and say, I have this presentation, I have some quiz questions, and that's it. So it's up to you to make sure that you present all the options we have and all the different activities you want to present to the professor, that they don't only have to do a multiple choice quiz, they also have the options to do other things. And a lot of times they are very happy to do it. And it was more of a problem of being uncomfortable putting it together, and not so much as not wanting to do it. So just make sure that you become that liaison between technology and the instructor. A lot of our instructors are old school. They still use a projector. So you want to make sure that they have all the options presented to them so that they can make a informed choice. So again, if you want to add content, like the PowerPoint slides or video, you would go to content. If you want to add an interactive activity, you would go to add activity. If you want to add by any chance a Twitter feed or something live, you can also do that. And I'm sure there are professors that I'm sure would be interested in doing that, especially with live websites. I know that neuroscience will want to present a 3D brain scan that is only shown on certain websites. So they have the option to embed that into their presentation. So again, it's more of a matter of getting very creative with Nearpod. Nearpod has a lot of tools that our instructors will not be using unless they are presented to them, with your help, of course. And that's why we want to make sure that you guys are comfortable using it. Go ahead and go in there and try out making your own presentation and use all the little tools that you find. That way, when you have to present it to somebody else, you sound like you're the boss in that. All right. Well, go ahead and enjoy the first week, and make sure you participate and talk to your peers and share some of the tools that you're using and how you're using them. I'm sure every department will be a little bit different. hospital departments versus college of medicine on campus departments will be different. So go ahead and have fun. See you next week.